Welcome back, everyone. Have you ever found yourself trapped in a whirlwind of self-doubt and negative thoughts that just won't quit? Today, we're going to dive deep, not just to acknowledge these mental roadblocks, but to unlock a powerful solution drawn from ancient wisdom. What if you could learn to silence that inner critic and build unshakable confidence that stands firm no matter what life throws your way? In this video, we'll explore timeless principles from Stoic philosophy, a powerful mindset that has helped countless people transform their thinking and face life's challenges with newfound strength and clarity. By the end, you'll walk away with practical tools that can change how you see yourself and empower you to take control of your thoughts like never before. So if you're ready to stop letting doubt hold you back and start stepping boldly into your full potential, smash that like button and let's jump right in. Before we get into the Stoic strategies, let's pause for a moment and really understand the problem. Think of self-doubt and negative thoughts as uninvited guests crashing the party inside your mind. They whisper harsh words like, "You're not good enough," "You'll never succeed," or "What if you fail?" These sneaky voices can freeze us in place, making us question ourselves and hold back from chasing our dreams or living life fully. But here's the truth. While these thoughts are incredibly common, they don't have to control you. That's where Stoicism comes in. This ancient Greek philosophy, making a strong comeback today, offers practical wisdom for mastering life's ups and downs, especially the battles we fight within our own minds. The Stoics teach us something truly powerful. Although we can't always control what happens around us, we have total control over our thoughts and reactions. And that right there is the secret weapon to banishing self-doubt and building real, lasting confidence. So are you ready to learn 5 key Stoic principles that can help you break free from negative thinking and stand strong in your own power? Let's dive in. The first and perhaps most important Stoic principle is to focus only on what's within your control. But what does that really mean when it comes to battling self-doubt? It means shifting your attention away from things like other people's opinions or unpredictable outcomes, things you simply can't change. Instead, put your energy into your own thoughts, choices, and actions. Imagine this. You're about to give a presentation at work and suddenly your mind races. What if I mess up? What if my boss hates it? What if I blank out completely? These worries fixate on the future and what others might think, totally out of your hands. Now flip the script. Ask yourself, have I prepared thoroughly? Am I speaking clearly and confidently? Am I providing value to my audience? By focusing on these controllable aspects, you take back your power and refuse to be tossed around by what-ifs and external judgments. This simple shift in focus is the first step toward calming your mind and stepping into your confidence. Picking up where we left off, focusing on what you can control is a powerful first step that alone can help reduce self-doubt and steadily build your confidence. Now let's put this into practice with a simple but effective exercise. Take a moment right now to think about a situation in your life where self-doubt often creeps in. Maybe it's at work, or in your relationships, or while chasing a personal goal you care about deeply. Got that situation in your mind? Great. Now let's break it down together. First, ask yourself, what parts of this situation are completely beyond your control? Second, what aspects can you actually influence or control directly? And third, how can you consciously shift your focus toward those things within your control? If you need more time to reflect, Pause the video and really dive into these questions. This exercise isn't just a mental game. It's a practical tool you can use anytime self-doubt starts to cloud your mind. The more you train yourself to redirect attention to what you can control, the more you'll notice your confidence growing while those doubts begin to fade away. Now let's move on to our second Stoic principle, one that might seem a bit surprising at first, but is incredibly powerful once you understand it. It's called negative visualization. At first glance, the idea of imagining worst-case scenarios might sound like the very thing that sparks anxiety, right? But here's the key difference. Stoic negative visualization isn't about worrying or obsessing over what might go wrong. Instead, it's a mental rehearsal, a way to prepare yourself for possible challenges while deepening your appreciation for what you already have. So how does this practice help with self-doubt and confidence? It works in two important ways. First, it shows you that even the worst-case outcomes are often manageable. Second, it boosts your gratitude for your current circumstances, which naturally enhances your sense of well-being and inner strength. Let's put this into a real-life example. Suppose you're anxious about losing your job. Instead of letting that fear gnaw at you endlessly, take a moment to really imagine what would happen if you did lose it. What would your very first steps be? What resources and support could you rely on? What new opportunities might arise from this change? By mentally walking through this scenario, you might discover that although losing your job would be difficult, it's far from the end of the world. You have valuable skills, a support network, and options to move forward. This realization can calm your anxiety and boost your confidence in your ability to handle whatever life throws at you. Even more, this exercise often leads to a deeper appreciation of your current job. You might catch yourself thinking, "My job isn't perfect, but I'm grateful for the stability and opportunities it provides." That gratitude becomes a powerful shield against negative thoughts and self-doubt. Let's try a quick negative visualization exercise together now. Think of something that's currently worrying you or a source of self-doubt. Got it? Okay, let's walk through it step by step. 1. Picture the worst-case scenario related to this worry. Try to visualize it in vivid detail. 2. Now consider how you would cope with this situation. What resources could you draw on? What actions would you take? 3. Finally, reflect on your current situation. How does it compare to this worst-case scenario? What parts of your present life can you truly appreciate? Many people find that after doing this exercise, their original worry doesn't feel quite so overwhelming anymore. They feel better prepared to face whatever comes their way, and they develop a stronger appreciation for the life they already have. This combination of readiness and gratitude acts as a powerful confidence booster. Remember, the goal isn't to dwell on negative possibilities, but to briefly acknowledge them in a way that strengthens your resilience and appreciation. Use this technique whenever you feel yourself getting stuck in worry or self-doubt. Now, moving on to our third Stoic principle, embrace discomfort. This idea might sound a bit intimidating, but it's actually one of the most effective ways to eliminate self-doubt and build lasting confidence. The Stoics believe that regularly facing discomfort is essential for personal growth and inner strength. Think of it like exercising your muscles. By pushing yourself just beyond your limits, your muscles grow stronger. Similarly, by intentionally stepping into challenging or uncomfortable situations, you build your confidence muscle. and prove to yourself that you're capable of far more than you might think. Here's why embracing discomfort works against self-doubt and negative thoughts. First, it gives you undeniable proof of your capabilities. Each time you successfully overcome a tough situation, you gather real evidence that you're stronger than your doubts suggest. Second, it expands your comfort zone. The more often you face fears or discomforts, the less power they hold over you. Things that once felt terrifying start to become manageable. And third, it builds resilience. Regular exposure to challenges helps you adapt and stay calm when unexpected difficulties arise. For example, say you have a fear of public speaking, which fuels your self-doubt in social or professional settings. Let me know if you want me to continue with this example or the next steps. Continuing from embracing discomfort to overcome self-doubt. Now let's see how to apply this principle to a very practical situation. Doubts about your own abilities. If you find yourself doubting your public speaking skills, a Stoic approach would be to deliberately seek out opportunities to practice speaking in public, starting small and gradually increasing the challenge. For example, you might begin by speaking up more in team meetings, then volunteer to present to your department, and eventually aim to speak at a conference. Each step will feel uncomfortable, but every success becomes concrete proof of your abilities, expanding your comfort zone and building your confidence. Now let's practice this idea with a small experiment. Think of an area in your life where self-doubt holds you back. Got it? Great. Next, let's create a discomfort plan. 1. Identify the fear or doubt that's holding you back. 2. Break the challenge into small, manageable steps. 3. Commit to taking one small step outside your comfort zone this week. For example, if your self-doubt revolves around social skills, your plan might look like this. Fear. I'm not good at starting conversations with strangers. Steps. 1. Smile and say hello to a stranger each day. 2. Ask a coworker about their weekend. 3. Attend a social event and talk to at least one new person. 4. Join a club or group related to your interests. This week's commitment. I will smile and say hello to one stranger each day. Take a moment to create your own discomfort plan. Remember, the goal is not to eliminate discomfort, but to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Every small step you take is a victory over self-doubt and a boost to your confidence. One important note: while pushing your boundaries is valuable, it's also important to respect your limits and prioritize your well-being. If a challenge feels too overwhelming, it's okay to break it down into even smaller steps or seek support from friends, family, or a professional. Moving on to the 4th Stoic principle, practice self-discipline. The Stoics believe that true freedom and confidence come from mastering ourselves, our impulses, habits, and actions. At first, self-discipline might not seem directly connected to confidence, but it is actually a powerful tool against self-doubt and negative thoughts. Here's why. 1. It builds self-trust. When you consistently do what you say you will, you build trust in yourself. This self-trust is the foundation of confidence. 2. It creates a sense of control. Self-discipline gives you a feeling of control over your life, which counters the helplessness often linked to self-doubt. 3. It leads to accomplishment. Disciplined action produces results, concrete proof of your capabilities that quiet your doubts. Moreover, self-discipline strengthens your willpower. Like a muscle, it grows stronger with use. The more you exercise self-discipline, the better you become at resisting negative thought patterns. For example, if you often doubt your ability to achieve goals, which feeds into broader self-doubt, a Stoic approach would be to set small, achievable daily goals and hold yourself accountable. You might start by committing to wake up 30 minutes earlier each day to work on a personal project. At first, this will be challenging, but as you keep at it, you'll see progress. More importantly, you prove to yourself that you can set a goal and achieve it, building self-trust and confidence in your abilities. Now let's create a self-discipline challenge for you. Here's how it works. 1. Choose one small habit you want to develop. It should be something you do every single day. 2. Define exactly what success looks like for this habit. 3. Commit to practicing this habit every day for building on the power of self-discipline. The next crucial step is to keep track of your progress. This simple habit helps you stay accountable and strengthens the trust you're building with yourself. For example, if your chosen habit is daily meditation, success might be defined as meditating for 10 minutes every morning before breakfast. Your commitment could be, I will meditate for 10 minutes each morning for the next 7 days. To keep yourself on track, you might use a habit tracking app to check off every day you complete your meditation. The key here is to choose something small and achievable. Remember, we're focused on building self-trust step by step. It's far better to succeed at a modest goal than to struggle with an overly ambitious one. And keep this in mind. The goal isn't perfection. If you miss a day, don't beat yourself up or let it spiral into negative self-talk. The Stoics emphasize progress, not perfection. Every small effort counts and moves you forward. As you practice self-discipline, pay close attention to how it changes the way you talk to yourself. You might notice that thoughts like, I can't do this, start being replaced by, I've done it before, I can do it again. That's the beautiful sound of self-doubt giving way to genuine confidence. Now let's explore the fifth and final Stoic principle for eliminating self-doubt and building lasting confidence. Practice rational thinking. The Stoics taught that our emotions and behaviors aren't caused directly by events themselves, but by how we interpret and judge those events. This principle invites us to examine our thoughts carefully and challenge the ones that don't serve us well. It's especially powerful when dealing with self-doubt and negative thoughts, because those often arise from irrational beliefs or cognitive distortions. Here's how practicing rational thinking can help you overcome self-doubt and grow confidence. 1. It helps you identify irrational thoughts. Many self-doubts are rooted in beliefs that don't hold up under scrutiny. 2. It allows you to challenge negative self-talk. By rationally evaluating your thoughts, you can replace negativity with balanced and realistic assessments. 3. It promotes a growth mindset. Rational thinking encourages viewing challenges as chances to grow rather than threats to your self-worth. 4. It reduces emotional reactivity. Responding to situations with reason rather than immediate emotion helps maintain a stable sense of confidence. For a practical example, imagine you make a mistake at work and instantly think, I'm terrible at my job, I'll probably get fired. A Stoic approach would be to step back and examine this thought logically. Is this belief grounded in facts or just assumptions? Am I overgeneralizing from one incident? What evidence supports or contradicts this thought? What advice would I give a friend who had the same worry? By working through these questions, you might realize your thought isn't rational at all. Maybe you performed well overall, and one mistake doesn't erase all your hard work. It's also unlikely you'd be fired over a single error. This rational reflection can dissolve self-doubt and help you maintain confidence. To guide this process, we'll use a technique called Socratic questioning, named after the ancient Greek philosopher Socrates. Here's how it works. 1. Identify a negative thought or self-doubt you've been experiencing. 2. Ask yourself these questions about it. Oh, what evidence do I have to support this thought? Oh, am I confusing a thought with a fact? Oh, am I focusing only on one part of the picture? Oh, am I thinking in all or nothing terms? Oh, how might someone else see this situation? Oh, what would I say to a friend who had this thought? This method helps you break down negative beliefs and see things more clearly, which is key to freeing yourself from the grip of self-doubt and nurturing lasting confidence.